Hey, everybody! This is not a good situation. I'm being forced to defend a complete stranger. I don't really have any time to study the case. I don't even know who the defendant is or what's going on. I know it's a murder trial, but that's about it. So Stronghart thinks it's a matter of resolve. If you have enough resolve, you can win the trial. I don't know. Like, it is a murder trial. I do need to find out who the real killer is, right? The important thing is getting a just verdict, not getting my client found innocent. What if my client really is a killer? Well, fortunately in these games, the defendant usually is not a murderer. Okay, so we've got to leave at once. We've got to leave. Let's get out of here. We're going to go to Old Bailey. Oh my goodness, look at those British gents standing by the door. Thank goodness we're in time. 15 minutes until trial begins. Great! Okay, what did you say to the driver? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in it for you. Oh, so she paid him extra money to get there quickly. Okay. Good, so now let's meet our defendant, whoever it may be. I don't see any defendant. Maybe it's one of those British gentlemen. It's a cool painting. I don't know if I'm doing all right. It's tense. This place is giving me the creeps. It's reminding me of the time I was on trial for murder. It was like only yesterday that guy was about to be crushed. Top of the morning to you, madam. Sir? What on earth? What are you stewing following me here? Things are fair desperate, are they? Sorry. Would you look at those expressionless faces? From the east, are yous? Yes, we're from Japan. Oh, Japan, right, say no more. So, how much do you need? No, we're here as lawyers? We're not here to beg for money? No need to explain, fella. I've been there myself, so have I. No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny to your name. In a faraway land? We actually don't have a place to stay. 'Tis grand, 'tis grand. Let me start by giving you 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now. Wow, that's a lot of money. That's enough to build a mansion? What? It's nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see. I've got enough wealth to buy the city of London. Well, we can't accept such a large sum of money. Ow! Throwing money in my eye. Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you no strings attached. I want you to do something for me. It's a little embarrassing. The trial that's about to begin is for my good self here. I'll be in the dock. So what I want you to do, come along with me and stand there beside me. You can be my lawyer. Well, that's just a little detail. Don't worry about a thing. All you have to do is stand next to me. Nothing more. Who is this guy, and why is he trying to pay me to be his lawyer? This seems like a trap, like he's going to frame me for murder. Luster and blazes! Do you not know who I am? No, we literally just got off the boat less than a day ago. I suppose it isn't impossible. Well, next to Hyde Park is another beautiful park. Yeah, what, park? McGilded Park! Har har har. I donated it to the city! The city of smiles is my vision for London. I'm Magnus McGilded! But now they're saying I'm a criminal! Me, Magnus McGilded! What's the matter with the London police? Ha ha ha. Okay, don't pass out, buddy. Now would be a good time to introduce ourselves. Yeah, let's talk to this guy, figure out what exactly is going on. We're law students, actually. Quite a coincidence that you asked law students to be your, defense team. I think I see what's going on here. I know what you're thinking. This chancellor of a fella claims to have more money than the Queen. If that's true, why in blazes can't he hire the finest lawyer in England? Because he did it. Maybe he's the killer. Well, is that what you're thinking? Well, you know, I don't think you're the killer. But it is weird that you can't hire someone besides just a person who's wandering around the building. I, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Barok van Zieks, prosecutor. And Van Zieks stands for prosecution. They call the accused to sacrificial lambs. Has he never lost a trial ever? Ah! So we've got a very scary prosecutor. That's why I wasn't able to find a lawyer. Nobody wants to defend against that fella. He's like a living legend of Old Bailey. Baron von Zieks. Alrighty. Talented isn't the word you're looking for, madam. It's cursed. He's a cursed lawyer. Oh man, I wish I could have gotten more information. It's time! Well, fella, don't let me down! I don't know anything about the case. I don't even know your circumstances and details. Well, until you showed your face, I made up my mind. I decided I'd have to defend myself in there. Would that have even worked? I mean, it worked for me in my first case, but it might not have worked for you, Mr. Big Hat. It's no accident. It's fate that you've come here to save me. A rookie attorney who knows nothing about the British laws. Clearly you're the person who's going to help me out now. Yeah, I literally know nothing about the case. Or this guy. But I can't turn my back on him. He needs some protection. He needs some defending against this scary, scary lawyer. He's got no one. He'll be all alone in that courtroom with nothing to defend himself. Kazuma wouldn't have allowed that to happen. Kazuma would have protected him, so I will. Hey, wow, if you're late, they just fire you right away? Jeez, that's intense. Okay, well, I'll be right there. It's happening, then. My first trial in a British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma, because I have no idea how I'm going to manage this. Woo! Do 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 do. Ooh, scary. Look at those flames of justice. Man. What do you call them? Braziers? They're very scary. This is the highest court in Great Britain. The Old Bailey. Centuries of history here. So different from our Japanese Supreme Court. Imposing and serene. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant. Well, whatever the country is, legal trials need to be taken very seriously. We haven't really seen Ryunosuke very much in this game, have we? I mean, we didn't see him at all in case number 2, so it's been a while since we've last seen him. What the? Is the prosecutor a vampire? And the judge is Santa Claus? In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We're here today to determine the guilt or innocence of Magnus McGilded. I call upon the counsels for prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. The prosecution is fully prepared. That must be the Reaper at the Bailey. He really does look like he's ready to dispatch someone to the underworld. Defense, you Japanese? Do you speak English? Oh yes, of course, sorry. If he asked I was ready, I don't know if that's the case. Those eyes please me. Japanese. They shroud your fear, your doubt, your trepidation. They run wide, clinging to some phantom notion of courage. The quintessential look of a sacrificial lamb. A cold shiver ran down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes. This guy is creepy. I do love the judge, though. Look at his giant eyebrows. It's great. You stand accused of murder, capital offense. You will be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Quite sure you want to entrust your defense to this foreigner? As I've already said, my lord, 'tis a grand thing to give opportunities to the young. Even if the fellow's a student from some island in the Far East. Isn't it not the British way to ignore dangers to yourself and give the less fortunate a fair chance? I'd like to think acts of chivalry do the great British Empire proud. Oh, sounds like the audience likes this. Seems very popular. Does have a way with words. Why couldn't he convince a lawyer to defend him, though? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's a jury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got 6 random people here. Wow! I don't think we've had a jury in a Phoenix Wright game before. They sort of played with that in Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton, but this is new. Okay. Now, these jurors seem really angry. They seem like they want to destroy me already. This man's drinking. And we just got some old granny. Yeah, we don't have juries in Japan. I've only ever read about them. But here in Britain, the court's verdict depends on the opinions of these 6 people. The judge makes a decision according to the law, but they determine guilt. The defendant's judged sort of from 2 points of view, by the judge and the jury. So how do jurors give out a verdict? Usually they meet in private in another room to discuss the case before coming to their verdict, and then they come and they present it to the judge. my lord. It's been years since we've last seen you in the courtroom. I thought you retired. I am known as the Reaper of the Bailey, my lord. Infamy rather than fame. But yes, it has been 5 years since I last spread my wings in this capacity. So maybe he's sort of like a rookie lawyer himself. It's been a while since he last has done anything. Maybe he'll be rusty and not know how to fight in trials. He's not going to tell us why he came back. Specifically for this trial? Could he have made his comeback tomorrow? The court welcomes your return. Now then, opening statements, summary of the case. Good, I want to hear one. Yeah, we must be the only ones who don't know about it. Oh, look at this guy's paper. Incidents took place late evening 3 days ago. 3 days ago, shortly after 10 o'clock, a brick builder known as Thrice Fired Mason was killed. He made great bricks? Okay. Oh, stabbed! Oh. Killed on an omnibus. I wonder what that is. Is it some kind of bus? I don't know. A dagger's been thrust in his abdomen. Here's the autopsy reports. From Scotland Yard. And the photograph. I guess the photograph's that picture we just saw. His face is partially obscured because of a hat. Wow, this guy's submitting all the evidence right up front. Blood? Blood-soaked gloves taken from the defendant's hands. Mr. McGilded, how do you explain this, sir? Maybe he won't explain it. Oh, there's a bloodstain on the right glove. Maybe not the left one. Great, I'm backed into a corner before I've even started. Okay, I didn't want to press that. I want to take a good look at this court record, see this stuff. So I've got an armband. So this is Kazuma's armband, but now it's mine. It has his name on it. Okay. So that's how you spell Kazuma Asogi in that language, Japanese. I think I'll just spend the rest of the video checking out the evidence. So those are sort of like the scales that are behind the judge. They're pretty cool. Interesting how Britain and Japan both have this scales theme going on for their legal work. Autopsy report. So, thrice fired Mason, male 51 brickmaker, February 15th, sometime after 10, stabbed in the abdomen with a knife while traveling in an omnibus, died because of internal bleeding, resulting from the trauma. Crime scene photograph. I guess his face is partially obscured. Ooh. These lines on the... I can't tell if that's a shadow or if it's a line. What's this? Is that a thing? Not entirely sure. And then the blood-stained gloves. Definitely blood, isn't it? Yeah. Nothing will come of grumbling. Is he right-handed? I think so. He was playing with the coin. Nah, too bad he's not left-handed. That would have helped us out a bit. Is there anything else about these gloves? It doesn't look like there's anything else about the gloves. Like, I can't select the left-handed glove. Nothing on the back side of the glove. Yeah, we can only examine that blood stain. Okay, let's check out our people. So there's Susato Mikotoba. Wow, she's 16? What? Dude, I thought she was older than me. I thought she was like 25, 28. I thought she was older than Naruhodo. So male Stronghart, this guy is huge, very intimidating. Magnus McGilded, 48. It's like everybody here's 30 years older than her. Jeez. Okay, Baron von Zieks, 32. And then Thrice Fired Mason, 54. Okay, cool. So now we're sort of caught up on the case. In the next video, we will continue.